welcome you to the 2024 Hilliard Davidson Ice Cream Social! I would like to invite you to stand. We'll begin today with the Star Spangled Banner. If you'd like to stand and move your hats, the flag is up and to the right. As most of you know, these folks have been working really hard the last 3 weeks kind of preparing for this evening, and I'm super proud of what they've accomplished. We are going to play some music inside for you, and then, weather permitting, which I'm feeling really good right now, we are going to go outside the stadium, and we will actually march and perform the first couple segments of the show. So, it should be a fun evening, and I'm excited that you came here to join us. Couple quick introductions. I do want to let you know we have a lot of wonderful staff who's come in. Some of them staff that you see year-round, some of them who come in just for band camp and help out, some kind of pop in and out, but we don't do this on our own. We have a lot of help working with these young men and women. So a couple folks I want to introduce. First, three folks that you see around quite a bit throughout the season: Dynamite, Luke Schultz, and Angela Duvall. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know where Mr. Schultz is. He's probably working on a spreadsheet somewhere. So, okay. We also have our two wonderful guard instructors who have just done great things. Our guards continue to grow and get stronger and stronger every year. We're up to 20 this year, which is the largest it's been in my 15 years here at Davidson. And that's thanks to obviously outstanding students, but also Deetra and Tim. Great job, Deetra and Tim. And then some folks who you'll see in and out throughout the season and helped out with band camp. And I'll just kind of go through the names here. Patrick O'Donnell helped out with percussion. Somebody, Mary Malone, helped out with our field commanders. Kevin Pefferly with our mellophones. Taylor Wright with our baritones. Sam Colas with our trumpets. Chris Lentz with our sousaphones. Lauren Edwards with our flute. Karen Gardner with our saxophones. And Charlotte Stefani with our trombones. Big hand for all of our staff, please. We're going to continue with a couple stand tunes, starting with Smoke on the Water. more thank yous. One of the reasons that we have the program that we have here is we have an extremely supportive administration from the folks here at Davidson all the way down to central office. So to our administrators here, Mr. Ragland, Ms. Clausen, who I saw earlier, Mr. Fasca, Dr. Mox, thank you for everything you do for these students. In addition, Dr. Mark Scholl, who works through central office, who's just a big supporter of what we do, and he's our fine arts coordinator, does so much. And then, of course, Dave Stewart, who's, I think, one of the finest superintendents I've ever had the opportunity to work for. He's here, he's worked, seeing kids, he comes to performances. So a big thank you to all our administrators who make this possible. We are also blessed to have a great relationship with our athletic department. Nate Bobak and Jay Colley, the secretaries, they do so much, again, to support these kids, and that's not true at all the schools, so I'm very thankful for them too. Thank you, our athletic department. And then the real stars of the evening, Mrs. Coombs and her team there in the kitchen. Obviously, they've been working really hard to serve all of us today, and they've come in early. They're going to be here late cleaning, all of that stuff. So a big thank you to all of our parent volunteers who are helping out. All right, we got a couple more stand tunes for you. We're going to do a little Hey Song and then a little Dynamite. Hey Song and Dynamite. The wonderful students behind me. I want to recognize some of these folks. First, we're going to start with some of our band leadership, and we're going to begin, and you can just kind of wave, say hi, whatever, we're going to call your name. Our three field commanders for this season, Lucy Harris, and again, you guys just stand where you are when you're called. Our band president for this season, Hannah Goshima. Hannah. Our vice president in the baritone section, Will Harris. Our secretary, Maddie Burrows. And back in the low brass section, our freshman rep, Josh Bouree. Josh. You'd say Josh hates the attention. He stands up like. You never know you were a theater kid, Josh. Yeah. Next, a group of folks who spend many, many extra hours here over the summer doing lots of training to get ready for our rookies and the other folks that will be coming in, and that's our squad leaders, and they've done a really nice job this season. If you're a squad leader, would you stand up and be recognized, please? Fantastic. Another reason that we are able to enjoy a wonderful tradition of excellence here at Davidson is because of those who have come before us, and that would be our alumni. And as I look around, I see a lot of wonderful alumni, and we want to thank you, recognize you, and honor you. If you're a Hilliard or Hilliard Davidson alumni, please stand. And then, I already thanked our volunteers and parents. I know you're getting my blurbs. You're probably sick of them already. It's going to be a long season for you. But one of the themes that you see come up over and over and over is my encouragement with you to get involved. And there are so many ways to do that. But I do hope you take it hard. You will never regret 1 minute of time that you donate to these wonderful students. You really won't. So whether it's chaperoning or concessions or tag day, whatever it is, find a way to get involved. And I just want to thank, if you are a parent who has ever volunteered in any way, shape, or form, will you stand to be recognized, please? To all our wonderful parents. And you should know, if you have a child up here right now, that you are automatically a member of the Music Boosters, okay? We had a vote, you made the cut, congratulations, okay? All right, we're going to keep the music going. We're going to do, what do you want to do, Mom? Like 3 drum chairs? 3? Great, 3 drum chairs. They're all yours, go for it. Hilliard Davidson right man, Joey Gregory. That's a new position I wasn't familiar with until about 3 seconds ago. How about our cadence? You guys want our cadence? We got new cadence this year. This is called Catfish Marble. What is it? Cat Eye Marbles. Great. It's catchy, isn't it? Cat Eye Marbles. All right. right, next we have a few student awards we would like to give out. This is always tough. It's difficult when you have a group this size, right, 170 or so of them, and sometimes when we're sitting in the office trying to make these decisions, I'm like, why can't we have a band of 30? This would be a lot easier, because there are so many great students. So we're going to start with our MVP, Most Valuable Player, and this is actually going to go to two folks this year. Two folks you're going to hear from in a little bit who have just a wonderful duet in the show, and that's Will Harris and Leah Pepperly. Come on up. Mr. Schultz, you did pretty good on the candy this time. Good job. He didn't want to be made fun of. Good job. All right, next, our Most Improved Award. And boy, this, again, could go to a lot of folks. Oftentimes, freshmen who come in and never really had this experience and then jump in. This year, it's a student who's actually new to us. Came in, we originally didn't have a spot for this person in the show, and we said, hey, we had a spot open up in the sousaphone section, are you game? He's like, yeah, I'll play sousaphone. And he's done just a great job, and we're excited to welcome him to the Davidson family. Jackson Griffith. Jackson, come on up. Next, Most Outstanding Rookie Musician. Again, lots of great players in the freshman class, but this young man stood out as being the first freshman to check off all the music. Fight Song Starts Big Banner in the entire show. Trombone section, Ethan Robinson. Ethan, come on up. Next, Most Outstanding Rookie Marcher. Again, this was a tough decision, so we had to give it to two folks. And playing your instrument's one thing. They've been doing that since 6th grade. But then some of the things we asked them to do out on the football field, which are just not really natural. And these folks are marching like they're juniors or seniors already. So big congratulations to Taylor Marie Kins and Emily Bach. Come on up. Most Outstanding Rookie Percussionist. And this was going to somebody who is playing well, knows their music for sure. But above that is just a young man who's kind of gone above and beyond. If we're like, hey, we need the such and such, he's the first person to run over and get it. Push an instrument. Just doing what needs to be done, even beyond the music, which he's very strong there. And so we want to thank and congratulate Tony Bowers. Tony, come on down. Outstanding squad leader. Several wonderful folks in this category, but we hemmed and hawed and narrowed it down, and this year, Kinsey Austin. Kinsey! Kinsey looked like she just won the lottery. All right. Next, this is an award we've given the last couple years that we just call the Under the Radar Award. You always have these students who are just always doing the right thing, but never seeking the spotlight. They're just kind of the quiet warriors who are doing the job, and it's fantastic. This year we have two, one freshman and one upperclassman. So the Under the Radar Award goes to freshman Ben Papada and Ron Chamorro. Ron. Outstanding Guardie. Again, as the group gets bigger, this becomes more difficult, but this is someone who year after year is just consistently strong. And we've had the chance to honor this person before, and still continues to be a standout in the section. Addie Terrell, Addison, come on up. And then last but not least, we have what we are referring to as the Adversity Award. Somebody who is kind of working through some adversity that was thrown at them right before band camp, but they are still out there on the field doing their best every single day. Lucy Ackley, where's Lucy? Maybe you can't see in the back, she's got a big boot on right now. So she's been marching around that boot, but I'll tell you, her technique was really nice. It was very good. So she also got heat rash once during band camp. She was like, it's fine, it's fine. So just super proud of you, kiddo. Thank you. Yeah. All right. With that, we are ready to introduce the show, and we're going to play through a portion of the show for you. Most of you probably know the show is entitled Hex. And the idea of the show as it's being developed is that the color guard, the evil, witchy color guard, takes control of the band and gets to the point where they're controlling our movements and controlling our soloists, and it's kind of a big climax into the third segment, which we're not quite to yet. But it's been a lot of fun to work on. Going into this season, my number one goal when talking to the show girl writer and our music writer was I really want to work on the visual aspect of this band. We always do real well with music, and we do fine with visual, but we kind of wanted to kick it up a notch. And so when we're outside later, you're going to see a lot more body movement than we usually do. It's a very physical show, and it's been a lot of fun to put together. So we're going to do the first two movements, which the first one has a tune from the 80s called Aha, and then a Bach Bouree. And then the second tune is Jack's Lament from Nightmare Before Christmas. So we'll do those two, and then maybe even a little snippet of three if we're feeling brave. We'll see. Okay, great. All right, Field Commanders. and then I threw this at them a couple days ago, so they're good sports. We kind of wanted to try a little bit of 3. Obviously, we haven't worked on it a whole lot, so it's a teaser. It's just enough to go, ooh, I gotta see how that bad boy turns out, right? It's like somebody gives you the first page of a book. That's all you're getting, the first page. So we're gonna give about 20, 30 seconds of the closer, and you might recognize kind of the last little bit. Here we go. And set. Start! 6, 7, 8. So you can probably see where we're going with that. I'm super excited. It's going to be great. So, weather's looking great. I think we're going to be in good shape. So here's what's going to happen. If you are just kind of here for the show, just kind of hang out for a few minutes. We got to get all the instruments out first. We got to get students out first. We got to do some setup out there. So don't stress, but if we all run through the door at once, it's going to slow us down. We do need to make sure we clear anybody who is over there on the ramp if we could, because we'll need to roll these instruments up. And my hope is probably in about 20 minutes or so, we will actually be starting outside, 15 to 20 minutes, and out in the stadium. So I will get things unlocked for you and see you out there.
about 5 minutes and 20 seconds of music that they put together in the last 3 weeks, which is really quite an accomplishment. So I hope you will come out on Friday, cheer them on again. There is no visitor band on Friday because we're playing some team from way up north. And so we'll have the field to ourselves. We'll get to do this again for a nice big crowd. I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank you for your continued support of these outstanding musicians. And that concludes the evening. Thank you so much.